Hi, everyone. I'm Jim Rash.
Dan Harmon.
Allison Brie.
Gillian Jacobs.
Yvette Nicole Brown.
Danny Pooty.
That's Captain Awesome from Chuck right there. Not there, but the Meet New People.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There he is.
There he is. In our crossover.
We crossed over to Chuck, Danny and I. Danny officially, me, I rode his coattails.
Geek Squad. Oh, the video's beautiful.
I love it.
That, as you probably know, is the currently running commercial for our school.
That's Jim Rash.
That's not
The.
It's the result of intensive targeting. But
This is going to be a
He won a
tour,
People's Choice Award this year.
Kids'
tour
Choice
de
or People's
force
Choice?
People's
performance.
Choice.
Someday, Jim.
But he
we'll
still
get
got
the Kid's Choice.
still got slime for some reason.
Jimmy,
I
there's
hope
been
so.
Some questions. Did you win a Golden Globe?
No, the movie did. Not
the
me.
movie did.
Why did you doubt me?
Well, you had just didn't you blow something like a second before that? Like you got something
Yesterday, I confused an Anthony Russo episode for
wrong?
a Joe
Okay, so there's
Russo
one thing.
episode.
That was the one time in your life you messed up, and I thought maybe you were on a run.
I knew you didn't win
roll.
that Golden Globe, Jim. I knew it.
I believed in you, Jim.
Thank you.
Kid's Choice, Jim.
I mean, but you got an Oscar, so who cares?
Oh, there it is, the touching.
Yeah.
Danny, this is pre-twins, right?
This is...
Yes,
It's
yes.
pre-twins. Yes, it
Pre-twins.
is.
They were
Way
in utero.
Wait, yes, this is much
Two
earlier.
most beautiful
Yeah.
babies ever.
What are your twins' names, Danny?
Their names are James and Fiona.
two perfect human beings?
Yeah, I wanted to name them something more authentic to my upbringing, but my wife didn't approve of the name Bolesław.
God, she's so hard. It's
Hey,
difficult.
Pavel.
Pavel. See? We could have named him Pavel.
Fajna Kashula.
Dev.
What's awkward is that Danny just named me their godfather, and that's why I'm having a hard time focusing right now.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Congratulations, Jim.
A lot of responsibility.
You're going to raise them in the church?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Is there any other way?
No, I mean in the church.
I just can't wait to meet them and see if they like me.
Oh, Jim Rash, ladies and gentlemen.
You got to
Jim
be
Rash.
careful.
My godparents had a very nasty divorce,
Oh.
and my then godfather refused to acknowledge me when he would see me in public and pretended he didn't
Because
know
it was
who I was.
totally your fault.
You're
part of the
kidding.
past.
You
And
are part of the kidding. past.
My
divorce
godmother
was
was
totally your
found
fault.
dead in her house like a few
He
years ago.
killed her?
No, he didn't kill her. She just died.
I think he killed her.
That's perfect with the theme of this
When
episode.
I retell
This-
the
right,
story, she killed.
Gillian has
he
these
killed her.
stories where you're like, well, how? She tells them and they just are
And she's been abandoned in many different ways.
incredible.
Oh, pumpkin!
Most of them emotional, some literal, but most emotional. I mean, that's what I'm most familiar.
Are you
He'd
wearing
recognize you
jodhpurs?
now.
Jodhpurs?
All right, you knuckleheads. Someone make a comment about this episode. I'll start.
Okay.
This is a riff on Hearts of Darkness, which is the documentary about the making of Apocalypse Now.
I love, and then is it the orange joke? That's also a Coppola reference, or is that in a couple of things?
Not real. I think people mistook that for being like, yeah, a Coppola thing.
not.
It really wasn't. I hate to disappoint.
Oh, all right. What was it?
It was just a random, just
Oh.
an absurdity. He just walked in with an orange. Just,
That's right.
One of my favorite things ever.
Hi.
This was great for Joel because since we began this sort of journey together, he has envied my appearance, my head, pretty much my being. And this wasn't even an idea. I think Joel pitched that.
No, I didn't pitch this. I didn't. No.
Yes, you did.
Dan wrote it.
Yes, you did.
I didn't pitch
No,
it.
that's the rumor. Rumor has it that this was a
What's
Bill
the-
McHale pitch.
No.
That's the rumor.
I'm putting this rumor to rest because I did not pitch it.
Okay.
this is one of our proudest Chevy solutions. He's very much in the show, but it's just his voice.
I'm curious.
He's in a box.
How did he react to that
So-
joke?
I dislocated my hip doing that.
Tour de force.
How did Chevy? That was the last take where he touched me. I think.
This.
Luis Guzman.
Great, Luis Guzman.
even put a call into Guzman's lawyers to alert them.
I'm so hungover.
There was one version of this that where I decided that'd be fun to be twirling sort of a baton in the background, like I wasn't focusing. So I was very proud that I could actually.
We're at the park. Is this the only time we got to go to the
Marathon
Oh
marathon
yeah,
park?
we're outdoors.
So
One
weird.
time?
That's called sunlight.
That's where you feel like
Yeah.
we're one of those. What's that disease where the sun kills you?
Being Gillian Jacobs.
Oh,
I know a lot of people get that.
White people, right?
Yes.
This is an episode fun for me because I was
yeah.
not on set at all.
You got
Right.
to be
Anytime we
home.
do
As-
documentary, you get to be.
Yeah, it's fun. I
This
show
should have
up
been
on
the
Monday.
episode we should
When
have
you had
shot
the
the week you had the babies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, next time, guys. Next time.
How many days did you get off for the babies?
2 days, Thursday and Friday.
Wow.
And back
Back at work on Monday for like 16 hours.
back on
No,
Monday.
we had to beg.
Yeah, because I was able to go home from the hospital on Monday. Oh no, I went to
So you had a
set,
hour.
and
You
then
had
I had to
an
go
hour.
back.
You had an
Yeah.
hour to leave or 2 hours to leave to go get them.
And then we flung the babies into the house, and I came back to set because Chevy needed to be out by 4.
No way.
And that's what's important.
No way. Really?
No, but
That's
I
what's
mean,
important.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wonder what the look on Bridget's face as you were walking out the door after your kids were home for
I didn't make
10
any eye
minutes.
contact with her. So, Jim, you look good in
This
that
is
suit.
so
Is
great.
that job?
Right here.
Are you
you.
wearing jodhpurs?
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that.
I
The
am-
look that you gave
I loved it.
Allison is so
And that joke, I loved you in IMDb.
Yeah.
so good.
There's a lot of funny jokes in this
So
script,
good.
courtesy of Megan, probably, whose draft this was. I will say overall as showrunner, because the buck stops here, I think this one got away from me creatively.
But I will say, even though we haven't seen it yet, this is Jim's
Yes.
4th best performance.
Easily top
in
5.
the-
I'll
yeah,
give him top
it's in
5.
What's
the
so
top-
sad is the other 3 are ones that I didn't appear in.
Yeah, right. The bottle episode.
You were in the bottle episode, the very end of
Yeah,
it.
but you know,
Oh,
All right.
in your face.
And the beginning. With the puppy
Unremarkable.
Yeah, the puppy parade.
Miraculous.
And that was actually a pickup.
Unmiraculous.
That was a
Wasn't it, Gillian?
Abed.
Did people like last night's episode? The
Yeah.
You know, it was
Yeah.
hard to see on Twitter because everybody was so excited about the renewal that
Right.
you put the community and all you see is, yay, new season.
Oh.
And Joel and I did a lot of workshopping together.
No,
during
we
this
didn't.
Episode.
We
Joel,
never workshopped.
My God, Joel, just calm down.
I don't remember that.
Embrace the fact that you're a seasoned actor who wants to be me.
No.
I'm so sorry you guys got to hear this.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
I
Jim,
never,
his-
but we never
his
workshopped
earnestness.
it.
No, we did.
We did
Again,
not.
hey guys, rumor
rent-
has it there was a lot of workshops
Oh
that
no,
week
we
on
rented at a
set.
local theater and we just sort of did role play. We lifted a disc and threw a ball at each other.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
No,
did.
we didn't.
What's this?
It's an improv
that?
exercise
Oh,
where you pretend to lift this big heavy disc together. It's teamwork.
Got it.
It's like it's a form of zip zap zap.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be a
Zip, zap,
disc?
zooey.
Why can't it be a square?
Charlie
No, it could be
Coates.
whatever you want it to be. But disc is fun.
There we go.
Charlie codes.
And what's-
Allison made a chart of the number of pencils
That's
she
my
should
favorite.
have
I
for
love
each
that joke.
episode.
Yeah.
You know, this is act.
Oh, she did?
You just, what, just like act 2.
Act two.
Act 2.
Yeah,
now-
look at that. Take
Yeah.
that
Look
hoodie
at
off.
that
Take
chest.
that hoodie
Yeah.
off. Woo.
Damn.
Hood. That's Hood. That's Hood,
Compact
Jim
little
Rash.
body.
That's the Godfather I want.
Compact little body.
Maybe this is a question for Dan. Why it didn't make sense to me for the Hearts of Darkness. Wow, I'm dying. The Hearts of Darkness documentary. Why did you make Jim that guy Powder from the movie? Because I'm like, oh, there's Powder, but it's Hearts of
Look
Darkness.
at Ken. Did you see Ken?
Yes.
Was it Chang
always
Tong?
Yeah.
Ken,
Just lurching.
as usual, making fun of the viewer for watching the show. Oh, were you watching television? Well, you're an idiot.
Peggy Fleming.
I love it.
We did this.
How many
for-
hugs did you do?
We did it forever.
Oh, many.
Charlie Coates.
And
Were
then-
there any,
And then they
uh,
had the
Charles
idea
Manson?
to, or I think to tie the string
Yes,
on you
that's
guys.
coming up.
Yeah.
Jim, you become very angry in this.
I do become very angry.
Oh, that's great.
This is a very dark episode emotionally. Like yeah, the performances are all skew very. I found myself in the edit bay trying as hard as I could to pick takes that were a little less. You guys were all a little too good at being distressed and angry and all this stuff. And the episode overall is like kind of overwhelmingly like dark.
Well, it's Hearts of
It's Hearts of
Darkness.
Darkness,
Come on.
yeah.
I know, no, it's my
gotta be.
fault.
It's us guys. We just jump into it.
That was a reshoot at like 3 in the morning when we were shooting a completely different episode, and they just threw up that background on another stage.
Yeah.
Joe, you wouldn't look bad if you were completely bald.
Oh, thank you. That's coming.
God.
That's coming? Oh, that's coming.
To come.
I th-
Oh, what?
Oh my God, this was so much fun
This was-
because I literally
Crisis alert!
I kept labeling him something else, and he just kept moving like this forever, and I just kept labeling, and they just kept rolling.
This is one of those days where I get multiple texts from set when I'm at home.
This one?
Right here. A little
his
bit of hair.
a wig, and then a bald cap.
Ken was pretty excited to do this.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was
It's
so
wrong.
funny.
It's wrong on so many levels.
The company
So
that
funny.
makes
This-
those awful shirts loved us that week.
Oh my!
What else?
This was also something we added
Dean
a little bit
Pelton
later.
shirts.
In
This
the
is
reshoot.
where Powder is talking to.
Oh, there's our guy.
There's our guy.
guy, yeah.
Our guy. That's not his name in the later episode. His name
not.
is later
Oh my
County.
God.
It's not.
You're
yeah,
right.
Yeah. What is
Oh
his
my
name?
God, that's a huge.
It's something County. It's named after Adam County in the episode.
But
where
also
we get
his
expelled.
first name is Richie.
It's
Yeah.
Richie. That's right.
and then we
Yardmark.
just
Yardmark.
that said he was Eugene.
It said you.
Oh my God,
I got to admit, I am
Oh.
surprised. No, none
Fine,
of the fans
Gillian.
noticed
Yeah,
that.
fans caught it.
Why isn't that all over Reddit?
We just found it.
It might be all over Reddit.
Notice
Found
the
it.
number of pens in Allison's hair.
Yeah. Flair.
Did a very detailed chart.
She looks like she's in many like any '80s movie.
Yeah, no,
where
she
she
just
plays
yeah.
the
she
secretary.
just had an audition for 9 to 5.
Yeah. Guys,
go-
Mark
was-
tape
She
reform.
didn't get that,
Don't-
but
did-
she
I
did
pinned
get
you and found
in.
out.
She made it in Moonlighting.
Yeah.
That was-
We'd all want to go, but the dean won't let us. I think Pierce played this the smartest from the beginning. He's probably at home watching Forensic Files and eating cheesy popcorn.
Chevy had the easiest work
Chevy-
week ever
Yeah.
this week.
Those are our actual trailers, guys.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
They
Right
are.
there.
They're like, you can't use your trailers for the next 4 hours.
Sorry,
We're
guys.
using them.
Give me my trailer, he can have it back. And make it as nice as this one.
Well,
Richard actually wears a hat that looks
love it.
exactly like
Yeah, he
that,
does.
but
Love
it's
it.
powder
Gosh.
blue.
Calls you the dean.
Yeah. He's getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bald now.
I gotta say, he's following.
It's not a bad look.
The bald cap hurt.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
it's
began,
tight. It was
it
really
began to
tight.
really hurt. I felt bad. I couldn't imagine what it was like when you dressed up as Clay Aiken or White Obbin.
Oh, Brown Joey.
Yeah.
Wait. What? No, I'm Brown Joey. That was White
Oh,
Hobbit.
me and
Yeah.
Charlie is books.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
books.
It was right. They had a right here when I walk up. I'm like wiping my chin. There's a behind there. There's a big pile of oranges because we thought it'd be fun that I was eating oranges whole. And the wonderful poor prop department.
We bring in a separate.
We have-
Acme.
Oh, they're
Outsourced.
great.
Yeah.
We
Acme.
outsource them.
They're just called three.
Nat and Rhonda.
But they peeled all of those, and then I was just eating them, trying to get that stuff. And then, of course, it's like, thank you for your work.
So demanding. You have all my oranges peeled, please.
Yes, I felt bad. It was like an idea, and then you suddenly see them going, like,
Oh.
great idea, Jim. Ow, and like their poor fingernails.
I'm getting citrus juice in my cuts.
And then I should have just said, you know what? I'm not loving this idea.
This is a really rough dean.
hmm This was a lot of yelling.
What's he shaking out there?
Shaking out that wig, baby. Shaking out that wig.
Everybody knows.
Reality.
Understudy.
Jim.
Oh.
I don't know why, but this is the last straw. As a licensed psychology major,
Oh, Britta.
How many times do you
I like
say
that
that you
shirt.
are a psychology major?
Licensed
lot.
psychology
This season.
major.
Yeah,
shut your
The-
face, Britta. If the dean will
this is great. Her
I love this part.
realization.
Oh my God, you are insane.
You won't say.
She realized.
And this was like a lot of screaming.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a-
You blew out your voice that day,
Yeah.
Jim.
Because we kept going.
This is another.
Jim got really scary.
Did any of you guys
I've never seen this Dean.
get affected by the
That's-
countless
the
smoke
was
machines?
rough. That smoke was rough.
I kept and the with the windmill. I was like, wait, we're in Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, the smoke was bad. This was another.
I was thinking of like a putt-putt.
That was another example of me running out of coverage. When it was time for our reaction, I was nowhere to be found.
That
Where
one
were
guy,
you?
Well
by the way,
played.
I go and hide.
that
I
one
hide all the
guy,
time.
that one guy, the smoke guy that we have,
Yeah.
he loves
Oh, that
blasting.
guy. That guy.
Ugh.
He does
we
all
are.
of our special effectsy kind of stuff,
The
right?
great Louise Guzman.
Is there a story about this statue first season?
We just wanted there to be a statue. Actually, before we settled on Luis Guzman, we approached Mark Hamill.
Oh, wow.
And I have a great letter from Mark Hamill, because we sent him a letter requesting permission to use his likeness, and he wrote me a really nice letter back that was. It takes a lot to say no. I won't let you use my likeness and have me walk away from that letter thinking that you're really cool. He was basically like, to paraphrase his letter, he was like, clearly the joke is that I'm Mark Hamill and I'm not like top of the line like A-list guy, and that it's a community I know what the joke is, and I think it's funny, but I also I'm not ready yet to cash in everything about my identity for that joke. I don't want to be JJ Walker yet or whatever. You know,
did he really reference JJ Walker?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
I'm just trying to paraphrase what he was saying. But it was a really kind letter and a really really intelligent. And I guess the thing I liked about it most is that he's like, I love the show, and I
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
I
Luke
get
Skywalker,
a little.
everybody.
I get a tingle when I know that Mark Hamill
I
has seen
know.
the show.
By the way, that possum that you guys just saw in that office,
Yeah.
I think it lives in the walls.
No, it
Yeah.
does.
It
Oh,
does.
God,
It
don't
does.
say that.
There
Because remember
was,
we saw it?
in the prop room.
Yeah, they
Later in
found
the
it in the
season.
prop room later in the season.
Alive?
Weeks later. Yeah,
Yeah.
foraging for food in the prop room.
Not
Wait,
really.
you mean,
not
true.
you mean
really.
they
that's
brought
real.
in a
It
po-
really is.
Wait,
No,
where do
no.
we find the possum?
No,
It might be a
no.
different possum.
That
It
possum
just
is
had
from a
wandered
Wrangler.
onto our set and was found in the prop room. That's not a
But
joke.
one day I saw Rhonda and Nat screaming and running out of the prop room.
Possums are scary looking.
I was like, what?
And there is one of the larger raccoons in Southern California living underneath the stage.
Really?
Huge.
It's
I am
documented.
not
One of
kidding.
the...
And
Isn't there a swimming pool under our stage too? I heard there's a full swimming pool under our stage.
Well,
Oh.
that
heard that.
was a hazing thing when you were nude. All
that
new
true?
actors are
Yeah.
told there's a swimming pool.
No, I heard that. I heard that it's over a swimming pool.
And here's Luis Guzman.
Did we
and
always
Jim
know that he was going
bringing
to
it.
come? By the way, Dan, did we know he was going to show up in an episode?
No, we never knew. I mean, the Russo brothers had worked with Louis, and so that's how his name came up when we were talking about who should the statue be to in the courtyard. We knew the idea should be that it's Greendale is a human place. That their most famous alumnus should be someone who,
It's relatable.
while still being famous, is not
Relatable.
Yeah, that it would lend to that Charlie Brown's Christmas tree aspect of Greendale, and so Louise came up in conversation, and I thought it was really funny. But I think part of the idea was, well, that we had a relationship with him, so we were able to contact him and get permission to use his likeness for the statue. And then eventually the opportunity came up to, I always thought we have to have him come on the show and do like a...
I'm sorry, but this
How
thing,
was this,
this
Jim?
thing was covered in some kind of weird kerosene, and all the cameramen were in there, and it smelled like poison. We were in there, and after
no.
it, the doors open. You saw,
Yeah.
now
Sorry.
What is this?
I don't think it was too. All the stuff once I smeared on my face and running down the hall and all that stuff. That was the last thing, like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Literally, I think
As
Joe
it
was just
should
watching
be.
me run up and down and do all kinds of stuff. But the actual shooting that video, I don't think that was like an insane hour. But it was just just me in that room and the.
So
True.
fearless.
This is the introduction of these two. Actually, it's not the introduction of these two characters because the Space Bus episode. But I know for one, like Brady Novak, who's a Channel 101 guy, was in the Space Bus episode as like this sort of. But so we brought him back as this like kind of school board, and later in the third season, like those guys keep coming back, and it just nail. I love those characters.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Like,
way that
really
he said
funny.
at Greendale, so you're now expelled. I mean, it was
Yeah.
so good. I mean, the
That
so
rusty
good.
bucket. Oh my God.
Was it? I do get in that. What was his joke in that?
I'm confused. It's quarter taps in this one,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Moved through you. Anyway, congratulations.
These guys are great together. I'd watch a show with them on it.
Yeah, I really like these characters.
Quarter taps.
I like it. They're just so
Yes.
ready.
Those guys are the new Jim Rash.
Yeah, they really
They're
are.
stealing
In my
the show
face.
out from under the guy who's
In
stealing
my
the show.
face. No.
Look at you can tell it in your
just- in my
face right
face.
now.
They're right
I
there.
know.
In my
He's like,
face.
I just got Jim Rash.
No, guys, I literally can hear us talking to me right now.
Oh my God.
Abed specializes
look
in
great.
fixing
Oh,
videos. He'll fix a mistake video. for
I
you.
have an audition though. This is true. Powder 2.
Oh my gosh. They already made it.
Guys, this is true.
I know. I texted them. I thought it's a great idea.
Is it true they're calling it Tudor?
Yeah. It's
It doesn't
called.
even really. It doesn't scan.
No,
It sounds like that show.
Yeah, it sounds.
The HBO show.
And this
Sounds.
was actually weird because this is actually Monday, and this is the scene we started
yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Because we usually do the study room. Probably the Mondays are
Yep,
typically.
Monday
And so it was
mornings.
such a weird thing because we had not gone on any of this stuff had happened. And, you know,
Yeah.
it's hard sometimes to think.
Yeah.
well,
Imagine
what-
your journey, Jim.
Yeah.
You've been through
Now,
something. nothing.
what was great is me and Joel workshopping, and so
We
when
did not
got-
workshop anything.
We
I
got
love
into
how
Okay.
tentative
I
the
did-
dean was. Like he just didn't want to believe he
I
was
did.
about
I
to
thought he was
hug
going
you.
to trick me. Oh my god! And
Jim,
then
we never workshopped it.
oh my god, we had group hugs.
No,
that,
we
that
didn't.
never ended. It
No,
felt
we
like.
didn't.
Yeah, we did.
When?
Oh my god, you're so crazy.
We were always on set. I am not.
No, you're not. You were just saying. You said, "quote
Is this the-
Jim? This is the most fun
Oh.
I've ever had as an actor and a friend.
Not a quote.
Can we stay in this hug forever?" And
No, I
said,
did not.
Well, not forever, but for 2 hours.
I didn't
sure.
say that. Was that the first time that we saw Britta and Troy have a long hug?
That's the beginning. Now,
Oh,
what about
here we go.
this?
Jeff
Oh,
Garland.
Jeff Garland.
How many people did you go through? Like,
None. Jeff Garland was our first choice.
oh, awesome.
That's Chevy's car, actual car, right behind
Yes,
that
it
trailer.
is. Which is not purple.
It's not. No, it's purple.
We'll just let that inside joke stay.
Just land. Just let it lay there.
Only a fart in the room.
And we're done. Bye. Bye, everybody.
everybody.
Bye. Thank you. Thanks so much.